Good morning, YouTube. This is Marcus here with AllenValley, and welcome to another shave soap review, I should say. So I wanted to kind of go over some of the items I'll be using today for this shave, and again, really thankful to all of you. I just passed, I know it's not a huge milestone, but 11 subscribers, which I'm grateful for, very happy, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for supporting the channel, and means more than you would know, so thank you for that. Just kind of wanted to go over some of the stuff that I'll be using today, and hopefully a little bit more depth to give you some explanation, and we'll just go from there. So the first is, I'll have to get the name of the company, I apologize, but is my shave bowl. I got this from Etsy. I believe this is 3D printed of some kind, but it's got these nice, kind of like a soccer ball pattern grooves in it, and then on the inside these sort of circular polka dotted grooves to help you whip up a really good lather. It's been very good to me thus far. For today, the brush that I'm going to be using, so the camera can pick it up, is the Mula, I believe this is a 22 millimeter knot badger brush, badger hair brush. Of course, I really love this stuff, but this is the Art of Shaving pre-shave oil. Helps with the glide of the razor across the face, which I genuinely enjoy. Again, some of this stuff's gonna be more, familiar things. I don't have a balm for every shave soap set. I don't always have a splash for every shave soap set. I actually am working on that. I just ordered an unscented splash that can go with my soaps that I don't have a splash for, so that'll help to kind of alleviate some of the post-shave things that I'm missing. So excuse me. But this one here again is the Harry's post-shave balm. I really enjoy this stuff just because it has a neutral scent, it goes with most things, and I don't have to worry about having shave soaps that are missing balms, as I said. So today's razor is a bit of a new one for me. So this one is, I'm sorry if I butcher the name here, but it's Gießen and Forsthoff, and this is a just one of their safety razors. It's one of the shorter ones. You can see the handle's much shorter than I'm used to, so that'll be a little different for me, but still, I'm sure it'll be fine. And then skip to the star of the show. So today I'll be reviewing, is from Chiseled Face Groomatorium, and the shave soap is called Blackfern. There we go. And right off the tub, this is very earthy, very green, vegetal-like. Reminds me of like a deep green, kind of wet environment, like how the rainforest would be in some ways. It's got that kind of wateriness to it, that smells like, what I would assume that the rainforest smells like after a fresh rainfall. It's got, there's a tea note in here, and also like a marine, or there's like a vegetal marine sort of tea thing going on here, and it's really nice. Definitely different, but I still like it. We'll see how it shaves when it's lathered here. And then of course I do have the Blackfern aftershave splash as well. And this smells similar. A little bit more on the spicier side on this one. I think that that happens a lot with most splashes, is it's got a bit of a spicier undertone than the actual soap. But all right, so let's get started. Again, welcome to the video. Hope you're having a great day. I'm recording this as of Saturday, so I should have this posted on Sunday, and by then you can enjoy watching it on your day off, on your way to church, before the football game, however you spend your Sundays. Again, I really like this appreciative oil. I'm glad I found it because not many, I'm finding it a little hard to come across companies that actually make appreciative oil. Maybe I'm not digging deep enough, but just kind of seems that way. So I don't know if many people know this about me, but I live in Indiana, and I am a Colts fan. We are having a pretty good season so far this year. Let's just keep that up. I'm going with the brush in the tub. Yeah, this week we have the Raiders on the schedule, so we'll see what happens. And again, so with me, what I like to do is I like to work the lather in the tub, so I tub load. And then when it gets to a certain point where it's kind of starting to build up around the edges there, I'd say like at that point my brush is pretty well loaded. So what I do is I just dip the tip of it in the water and I continue to work it, because that gives me more lather. It helps develop a consistent base that I like. Alright, that looks pretty good. It smells really good off of the tub as it's being whipped as well. So I am not very familiar with Chiseled Face Groomatorium. I almost said crematorium. Groomatorium. But we're about to find out, right? I got it in my bowl here. I'm just going to start working a nice lather. So far it's lathering pretty good. It is a little bit sudsier than most of the soaps that I've reviewed thus far. There we go. Now we're getting more of a marshmallow-like consistency. And again, you'll kind of just judge how much water and stuff you're gonna need. I mean, look at that. That's nice and marshmallowy. That sound is a good sound. So I mean, you can see there's quite a bit of lather in here. So I'm gonna leave that as is for now. Looks pretty good on the lather side of it. Wet my face. let's begin. And as always, I mentioned in my videos, I like to get the soap up in my beard so that I can actually get up under this beard line so I can maintain the shape. Plus, I mentioned that it's not directly for this, but a shave soap could double as a beard wash of sorts if you get it in your beard hair. Alright, razor, here we go. Soap smells very clean. Someone described this to me at the Ohio Wet Shavers meetup, which as of today was 2 weeks ago. But I was talking with a gentleman, I believe his name was Chris, but I don't remember his last name. I apologize, Chris, but remember it's Chris with a K. But we were talking, and he said, "You gotta smell this one," and he handed me a soap, and it smelled like soil, kind of like dirt. You gotta be thinking to yourself, who would want to smell like that? Why would you want to smell like soil or dirt? But he was like, don't let that deter you, because when it lathers, the ingredients in it that make it smell kind of dirty or vegetal-like end up smelling very clean at the end of it. So now, it wasn't this particular soap, but this soap kind of reminds me of that conversation comes to mind when I shave with this soap, because it smells kind of earthy and vegetal, but when you actually put it on your face and the fragrance oils come out, there could be essential oils in it too, but I don't know that, but the fragrance oils come out and it makes it a very clean scent. There's a good amount of lather here that's built up. Also, with a name like Blackfern, I'm getting like a, excuse me, my nose itches. I'm not picking my nose, it just itches. I'm getting like a black licorice type of feel to this scent now that the notes are starting to surface. This is a nice razor too, by the way. But now that some of the fragrance oils are starting to surface from the whipped soap, getting this sort of clean black licorice kind of feel to it. It's very nice, actually. This razor's doing a great job knocking the hair down. I like this stuff so far. It's a little bit of a thinner soap that I'm been used to recently, just with some of the reviews that I've done. It's a little bit thinner, not much, but just a little bit. Like when I said that it's quote unquote sudsier, a sudsier soap, that's kind of what I mean. But I'll tell you what, you add a little bit, just a touch of water to this, and it eats it right up, which is good. Thirsty soap is a good soap. But I like this. It's got a very, now that it's coming out, it's got this kind of vegetal floral black licorice. That's what this reminds me of. It's very interesting scent. Kind of in the same vein as like the Halston cologne. Typically older gentlemen wear that. And just for engaging purposes with my subscribers, what's your guys' shave of the day today? What are you shaving with? Do you shave daily? Do you shave every other day? You shave, 3 times a week? Me personally, I shave every other day. My facial hair grows back very fast. So again, if I want to maintain this beard style, this beard shape, then I have to shave every other day. Because after 2 days, forget 5 o'clock shadow, my beard's pretty much all the way back. Not like to full hair length, but you get the picture. get these thoughts whenever I'm shaving my chin, so I always have to stop and make sure I get the chin, don't cut myself, you know. So, but just wanted to say, I'm really happy to be in this community, this wet shave community, because the people are so awesome, the products are awesome, it's fun, it's a great way to, you know, to continue to do something that, in my opinion, that is a hobby but also is functional. So I love that, and yeah, I don't know, that thought just crossed my mind. So again, with my face, what I like to do is take some of the excess soap that's on my face and kind of rub it into the top part. Just kind of get that little pre-base hair softener. And I'll do the top part. I do it this way, and I mentioned in previous videos, because I just have more area to shave on the bottom part than the top typically. I am pleasantly surprised with this razor. I'm gonna have to remember this razor. It's really good. Rinse the face. Functional pass here. favorite part of the shave, the aftershave splash. That post-shave feeling. Let me shake it up a little bit. Comes out pretty quick. Let it air out a little bit. Yeah, definitely black licorice kind of vibes going here. There's menthol in this for sure. My face is cooling as we sit here, but I didn't really get as much of the menthol from the soap, but definitely from the aftershave splash. Ooh. My face is cool right now. I'm chilling. Now this is good stuff. I'm pleasantly surprised with this this brand, this company. Again, Chiseled Face Groomatorium. So again, going off of the rating scale, so basically I judge based on performance, scent, post-shave feel, artwork, and the lather that's built. And again, I think I just want to say that there's don't want to step on anyone's toes with my ratings or anything like that. Just want to be honest and transparent with you about it. I'm gonna give this I'm gonna go with a 3.75 out of 5. I think it's an above average soap in terms of the base and the aftershave splash. Definitely lots of quality ingredients. My only knock a little bit on it is like kind of the artwork. I mean, again, it's not bad. It's just everybody has their taste, right? Yeah, and when you see something that you like, you just kind of know it. So, yeah, solid 3.75 out of 10, or out of 5, out of 5. So, really enjoyed this soap. Really enjoyed this shave. Really enjoyed being able to videotape, my shaves for you guys. And I love this community. Really glad that this is something that I found. And so until next time, thank you, God bless, and enjoy your weekend. Bye.